Hello Scorpio, welcome to my channel, Love It or More. This is going to be a weekly tarot reading for the 10th through to the 16th of July 2023. It will be brief, 3 cards, the theme, the unexpected, and some advice from Spirit. But first we will just do one ping of the sound board just to tune into the energy, cleanse the space. So you can join me if you like on a nice breath in and exhale. Okay, Scorpio, let us see what the week is bringing you. Please remember, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading. If you would like a personal reading, check out my website, loveitoormore.com, or information is in the description box below. Okay, so we'll clarify a couple of cards as well. You're nudge taking jumpers. Got the Spirit. Scorpio. Okay, theme, strength. Okay, unexpected, 6 of Swords. Ooh, interesting. Okay, you don't see that coming. Advice from Spirit, the Tower. Yes, Scorpio. Right, big week for you, because what you really are doing is you are investigating this week your strength, how much reserve you have within you, your bravery, your courage, like what you really are made of this week. I mean, Scorpio, this is big. And as the beautiful thing about all of this stuff is that, we will clarify, don't worry, but the beautiful thing about all of this stuff is when you start really investigating this energy of strength and personal power that you have, be it physical stamina, be it intellectual ability to shift mindset, change perspectives, whether it's emotional ability to receive the blessings that come on in and to forgive yourself and others of any betrayals that have happened. This is all personal power, personal strength. This is taming your inner beast, and you are doing that this week, big time. What you don't see coming is that actually where things were really, really stressful before, now things are moving into a more calmer frame of mind. You're now looking at the position, your position, from a very different angle and kind of going, you know what? It's not worth it. Now the story behind the Six of Swords is that the woman and the child leave in the middle of the night. They don't take any luggage. They've decided they've learned everything that they can within that, and it's not enough. Now they need to venture onwards and upwards, right? They need to depart a situation. And as they do so, they don't need to take a lot with them because they've taken their lessons, mentally speaking. And they leave with nothing. And things are calmer, things are brighter, things have bit more peace of mind. You don't see that coming this week, but it's coming because you're harnessing your power. You are taming your inner demons. Advice from Spirit basically says, take it to the next level, Scorpio. What this is saying to me is that there may be a situation that needs to really come crumbling down. Now the Tower really represents where we build up defense mechanisms around ourselves, okay? What was stable before the future is no longer holding you up, okay? It's no longer keeping you into a state of expansion and growth and prosperity. No, it's rotten at the core, okay? So something's got to give here. And it is a false belief system. It is a false sense of security. It's not serving you. And unless you do something about it, Spirit will do it for you. Well, the universe will do it for you, right? Break it down so you can see the reality and the truth of the situation, okay? So what Spirit here is saying is go deeper. They're not sort of saying we're going to crash this down for you. Maybe they do, but what it really is there's an element. I'm really picking up this element of safety, and there's something to do with personal safety at hand here. Unless you take it to the next level, I mean, you already are using the power of the Strength card here, but unless you really take charge of it and really sort of empower yourself, you're not gonna know how to really. It's like that theory versus practice. You could say it in your mind, but then you've got to act on it. Okay, you've got to take action on it, because the universe understands that, right? But there does seem an element of personal safety at hand, whether your health has been declining, whether your finances, it hasn't been addressed properly, whether there's something in the home front, like that, where maybe the foundations of the home are kind of termites, or there's something needs to be looked at. There's an element of safety at hand here that needs to be looked at. So whatever you're doing, go deeper, is what Spirit is saying for you this week. Now, I'm just going to get 3 cards for each, just to get a bit more information. I love the fact that you're moving on to calmer waters there, and a little bit more peace of mind. My God, you need it, okay? It gives you that opportunity to really kind of look at yourself and kind of go, God, yeah, I am made of stone stuff. I am made of steel. I can make anything happen. Rather than feeling burdened by I almost want to say like invisible demons, of the past. Now, under the Strength card, we've got the Queen of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Two of Pentacles. We will clarify this, don't worry. 6 of Swords, we have the 5 of Wands, Queen of Cups, and 3 of Pentacles. In the Tower, we have the 8 of Pentacles, the Moon card, and nice, the 6 of Wands. Okay, so under that Strength card, you may be dealing with somebody, Queen of Swords energy, who is basically, I would say this person is very kind of truthful with their words, and perhaps a little bit too truthful, maybe a little bit too blunt, okay? They may be coming at you and sort of saying, well, this is what needs to happen, this is what doesn't need to happen, this is what the rules and the regulations are, and we need to balance things out. Okay, so for some of you it's that. For others of you, it could be so you maybe having to deal with a situation that really looks a very clear look at, and it may be involving some sort of organization, some sort of larger structure, and how then you either balance finances, how then you keep your head above water. Okay, it's looking at all those ideas. But essentially, the Hierophant can also talk about spiritual ascension, right? So, with the Queen of Swords in that combination, it could be that it's actually taking quite a lot of personal courage and strength within you this week to really be true to yourself, to be authentic to your own self, and to be very clear. Doesn't matter who you're speaking to this week. Try not to be emotionally triggered too much. Stick to the facts, right? About where it is you want to move forward to. Why do you need to empower yourself? Why do you need to have courage? Because there's something niggling at you that needs to be addressed, okay? And part of it's got to do with your pentacle, your sense of resource, material, that sort of stuff. But and part of it's got to do with your emotional body, with those choppy waters in the background, okay? But ultimately, it may require quite a lot of courage to stand in your truth this week. And for others of you, if you're dealing with Queen of Swords energy, what they have to say, okay, may be something that makes you feel quite like things that might be a bit of a juggle, okay? Right. 6 of Swords. Moving on to calm waters. What you're moving from is conflict, and what you're moving towards is growth and potential. So I absolutely love that. So you've decided now, okay, things have been too erratic, things have been too complicated, there's been too much conflict, perhaps there's people around me, that there's a bit of a toxic environment. You know what, I've had enough, I'm going to move forward. And it's forward, perhaps there is a physical departure, but there could also be metaphoric in the sense of like, okay, well, everyone's got a different idea about these things. Come on, guys, this is not happening for us. This is not working for us. We need to put our heads together, not go off on different tangents. We need to come together through the heart space with that Queen of Cups energy, and we need to build together. So your talents in that department, bring it in. Your talents and abilities in that department, bring it in. Let us create something that is going to be something that we can grow. okay, for the future, rather than be in disagreement with one another. You could be feeling that very much on an internal level as well, where you've got this internal conflict, but then the heart space, because that internal conflict is affecting the heart space. And then the Queen of Cups now could be someone who gives you some sound advice as well, through the Six of Swords this week. And that advice might be very cherishable, meaning that it's switching the game around. It's moving, it's turning something from a negative into a positive, something from conflict into construction. Okay, so I really feel this is positive. And I would say as well, I think be very open to positive, constructive criticism this week too, because I do feel that if you take it with the intention that it is delivered from the Queen of Cups, then you can build from it rather than feeling like a defensive about something. Okay, now the Tower. Okay, advice and spirit. We've got the Eight of Pentacles here, the Moon, and the Six of Wands. Okay, so it seems to me by where you have felt that you've been working and slogging it down and working so hard on creating your sense of stability, your wealth. See, the Eight of Pentacles talks about mastery of craft, working all hours to get something done, get something done, get something done, right? That will hopefully manifest into something tangible for you for the future. It feels to me that that whole area has been put to question. Okay, that's the Tower that's coming down, because the Moon basically says it's all a bit of an illusion, number one, and number two, there are things that are not quite. There's been a lot of uncertainty around that, okay? A lot of uncertainty. So rather go with something that is certain. If something feels very kind of shady, then it probably means that there might have been something that you have been working so hard on, but it's not in your highest good, because it's like taking that house that's got, you know, the termites and the wood is kind of rotting and stuff like that, and kind of going, oh, let's expand, let's grow, let's add another bedroom here, another bedroom there. But of course the foundations are like rotten to the core. So the Spirit is saying there's certain things that you've been working really, really hard on that has been really kind of emotionally triggering and kind of very uncertain. It's time to move on from that. It's time to move away. The Six of Wands basically says he returns from battle, and you've been in the battle, dealing with all the hard work, right, amongst all the uncertainty, all these changes, all this kind of like, oh my God, I have no idea what I'm doing, because I'm doing all this stuff because I think it's the right thing to do, but I'm not seeing the results. And what Spirit here is saying, it's because it's something better for you on the horizon. Instead, it's important to take everything that you've learned, return from battle, realize how much you have accomplished, right, and move onwards and upwards. You see, he returns from battle, everyone cheers him on, and now he's ready to kind of move into a different legion, like he goes from a colonel to being captain or something, you know. So he gets graduated, he gets recognized for his efforts, he gets awarded for all of his hard work. Okay, so this talks about that the Spirit is basically saying to go a bit deeper, look at the things that you're working on, and recognize that sometimes it's better to take one step back, to take two steps forward. Also, the other, what's the other expression? Sometimes you've got to let go of something. You know, sometimes we get an attachment to something and we really can't quite let it go, and all it does is it actually just fuels a lot of internal conflict. Sometimes it's good to let go of something and move onwards and upwards to a whole new level, okay? Rather than staying stuck in a position that might be rotting at the core, with this idea that it's going to build for the future. No, rather start something at a whole new level. Okay, you don't have to resurrect something that has now diminished or completed. So it's a big week for you, Scorpio. A lot of challenges, but I do feel like you are moving on the upwards, onwards and upwards. That's what it's about, you know. You're able to juggle things as are. So even if you don't kind of work with the strength energy this week, I think you can manage it. You've managed it so far, right? So but you are going to be moving on to calmer waters, and this is wonderful. And then things become laser focused for you. So Spirit is just saying, take it to the next level, all right? Because you have reward, success, and recognition waiting for you on the other side. All right, so that's all I have for you, Scorpio. I really hope it helped. If you do like this video, please give me a thumbs up. It just tells me that I should continue doing this sort of thing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.